Okay, compulsory liquidation. What are the benefits? What are the drawbacks? For those that don't know, a compulsory liquidation is when a UK company is forced into liquidation by one of its creditors, okay? Generally speaking, you're always best doing a voluntary liquidation, but I speak to so many directors that literally they haven't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. The business has failed, they're really struggling financially. So compulsory liquidation is like a very real thing to a lot of people. So here are the benefits, okay? The benefits of compulsory liquidation is when it's done, you get the relief from debts. You know, the business is over. You know, the bank can't chase you. You won't be hounded for the bounce back loan. You won't be hounded from HMRC or suppliers. So you'll get a relief from the creditor pressure when the business is in compulsory liquidation. Number two, the company's closed. It's done. You know, it's like this thing that's been going on in your head for months and months and months. You finally get an end to it when you are forced into liquidation, and then you can sort of start on the next chapter of your life. But there are some drawbacks to compulsory liquidation, and one of them is the length of time it takes, generally speaking, okay? Now, we're starting to see HMRC and other creditors really ramp up the amount of winding up petitions they're sending businesses. But let's say that you owe a bounce back loan, you owe some HMRC, you can't afford to liquidate. Well, it's going to take some time to get forced into compulsory liquidation. And while you're getting forced into compulsory liquidation, you know, you're going through that journey, you're still going to be hounded for the debts. You know, you're still going to be getting letters. You might be getting bailiffs on your door. You might be getting phone calls. So it's stressful and worrying, okay? Number two, you lose an element of control. You know, if your business is becoming insolvent, really you want to go out there and find a insolvency company that you're comfortable with, that you can disclose all the information to, and you can try and work to a reasonable outcome, okay? By waiting for a compulsory liquidation, you lose that benefit and you are going to be forced into liquidation. It's the official receiver who will investigate you, or another insolvency practitioner that just takes the job off the rota, okay? They're going to look at they're going to scrutinise absolutely everything, and whereas when you do it voluntarily, you can have these discussions up front. People can't sweep stuff under the table, but I always think it's a good idea if you've got a problem coming, it's a certainly better in my head to know what my problem is and perhaps have an idea of how I'm going to deal with it. I don't mean to be flicking the V's at the camera. I've just realised what I'm doing there. Okay, another downside is the reputational damage. You know, if you've been forced into compulsory liquidation, it shows that you've not really taken the duties of being a UK director very seriously, because one of the duties of a director is when you become insolvent is to actually act in the creditor's best interest. If you've not done anything and just waited to be forced into liquidation, it goes down, it's on company's house, and it may cause you problems in the future. So, in conclusion, you know, compulsory liquidation has some drawbacks, it has some benefits. Be aware of both before you make a decision. If you want to talk to us about this, drop us some questions in the comment section below. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.